Hello VC, I'm back again with my new jazz vinyl update, and today I got a lot to show because recently the new Music Matters Blue Note series on 33 RPM was released, and I took this as a part of an opportunity to make a very big order in the United States. So long story short, I decided to order at Acoustic Sounds, and I did the order together with a friend, so we shared the shipping costs, and I picked up some very great jazz records, and I just want to start off showing them. Most of them are still sealed because this has two reasons. First of all, I didn't find the time yet to listen to them, and the second thing is I want to give them to myself as a little reward, because next week are my part of my exams, and when I finish them, I say to myself that I can start listening to the stuff. So the first record for today is Kenny Burrell, Midnight Blue. I still miss this in the collection. It's of course one of the most important Blue Note titles, and I'm so happy to have it now. This is the Music Matters reissue on 33 RPM, and I mean, I can't wait to give this a spin because I heard so many good things about Music Matters, and the album couldn't be more essential. I always listen to it in the Christmas time, and this is one of my all-time favorite jazz albums, and I was also introduced by the VC to it I think some years ago, and it's a great one. And the second album is another big grail. It's Imperial by Herbie Hancock. Herbie Hancock is one of my favorite jazz musicians and favorite Blue Note artists. He has a unique style, and I just love the way he plays the piano. So this is I tried to get this for a very long time, but it's almost impossible because there are no reissues or no affordable reissues out there, and I try to get a Japanese pressing, but it's impossible actually. So I decided to finally buy the 45 RPM Music Matters reissue. Here you can see the sticker, and also love the cover art. I love the album, of course. Cantaloupe Island is the most famous track, and this is it's just amazing. It's a masterpiece in every way. It couldn't be more essential. So happy to have it now. Up next is a box set, and unfortunately, as I said, it's not. It's still in shrink. It's sealed. This is Sarah Vaughan, and the album is called The Lonely Hours. I hope I can capture this here. This is a Classic Records box set, and it has 4 LPs. It's a very high quality audiophile pressing. It has 4 LPs, and they are only pressed on one side. It's on clear vinyl, and this is a very famous series. I read a lot of recommendations about it, and just perfect. Running on 45 RPM, of course. And this looks very great in my Expedit shelf too. I placed that on top. So Sarah Vaughan. Up next is another Classic Records pressing. It's Freddie Hubbard, Open Sesame or Sesame. I don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest. This is also still sealed Classic Records pressing, 200 gram vinyl, and I can't wait to give that a spin. I think this is in mono, yeah. Yes. From the Blue Note 4000 series. Another Classic Records pressing, this time a German artist, female artist on Blue Note. It's Jutta Hipp, together with Zod Sims or Zod Sims. Blue Note 1530, and here you see the Classic Records sticker. And yeah, can't wait to give that a spin. Very good record. Of course I listened to it before online, and I bought what I had on my want list. and it was very cheap. It was $25 at Acoustic Sounds, and incredible. I think this was a great find. Up next, also got this from Acoustic Sounds, and I got it from their used section. It's of course a Dave Brubeck Quartet, Time Further Out, and this is an original pressing from 1961 on the Columbia 6i label. They graded it in the store with a mint minus, and that's true. I was a little bit scared when I got the record that the condition was right, but it's like you've bought it yesterday. It's in mint minus is the right condition, the right word for it. It's great. I already listened to it. It's like you bought it yesterday, and this is so good. The album actually was a recommendation by Antoine while he was working on his bachelor project. He put that in the soundtrack of his short movie, and the album is so good. Also love the cover art and great overall. Up next is Allnat Coleman, Down the Foxhole. No, sorry, the Empty Foxhole. Down the Foxhole, I'm sorry. The Empty Foxhole. And yeah, this is free jazz. I got it from a friend. He replaced his copy with a Japanese one and sold me this one. And I had my problems with free jazz before. I still have. But I thought this is the right opportunity to get a little bit deeper into it, and maybe to give it another try. And yeah, a few days ago when I was really relaxed in the evening, I sat down and I put the record on and listened to it just in the right mood, relaxed, grounded, and that was so good. I slowly started to get into free jazz, very slowly. There is still some stuff that's too heavy for me, but I guess with age and time it will come. So I'm very happy to have it. This is from the Connoisseur series from the 90s, and it sounds incredible, very good quality. So if you ever see the reissues from this series, you can buy them. They are very, very solid. Amazing sound. Allnat Coleman, The Empty Foxhole. Up next, a flea market find. I mean, that's unbelievable, but it's true. It's a Charlie Byrd Blues Sonata, and it's a Japanese Victor pressing. I hope I can capture that with the... Here it says, made in Japan. Yeah, I found that on the flea market for €3, and no, actually not for €3, it was 3 for 10. And Japanese Victor pressing, it sounds incredible, and Charlie Byrd, of course, is a guitar player, and the album goes into the Latin, has a Latin influence, and the cover art was actually the thing that got me into it. And it's a great record. I am so happy that I picked it up. That was the right decision, and solid album. And as I said, 3 records for €10. I also picked this German pressing up. It's Sash and Josh, Oscar Peterson and Count Basie, a German Pablo pressing. Near mint condition. I listened to it yesterday, and it's a great album. I highly recommend it. And the last record from this deal is Milt Buckner, Rocking with Milt. Originally released under Capitol Records, and this must be, I think, a Dutch reissue. I have to search Discogs. I didn't add it to the collection yet, but of course this is Milt Buckner playing the organ, and yeah, very good. Happy to have it in the collection, because besides Jimmy Smith, I missed some great organ players. And slowly come to the end. I picked this up from Amazon Germany. It was actually a present by my mother. It's a Jaco Pastorius, his self-titled debut album from 1976. And as you can see, I have 2 copies from Music on Vinyl here right now. And for one reason, Amazon sent me a copy that was damaged. The middle hole was way too big, so the record got left and right, and the whole tone arm was going like a roller coaster. And I contacted Amazon and they said that they sent me a new record, and it came in today. And long story short, I don't want to go too much into detail, but Amazon sent me a damaged record that another customer already sent back. I saw that because it had a different inner sleeve. And to my mind, I mean, I don't like Amazon in general, but I still had some money open there and I had to order this, or my mom had to order this. But I mean, that's unbelievable. I don't know what to say about it. And the last record for today is a box set by Benny Goodman. I also found this at the flea market. These are some historic recordings from his early period, and a lot of great other musicians are playing on the recording too. I kind of have my problems with the early jazz stuff, with the traditional jazz stuff, but I picked it up. Maybe give it a chance so I can get deeper into it. I think it was 3 or 4 euros, so this was a great find. It's in perfect condition. And yeah, that's it for today. There's more upcoming soon. I'm planning another trip to Belgium, and I can't wait to go digging there again. Yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like what you saw, you can comment, and you can like, you can subscribe, or just send me a message. So we see good. See you soon.